How's it going? I'm James, and I am going to do probably the first review of a Schecter blackjack ATX C-7 Vampire Red Aged Satin. I am dead serious when I say I scoured all of YouTube trying to find any kind of review or any more specific information about this very guitar, you know. And there is stuff for the blackjack C7s ATX. But none with this bridge in particular, and you know, I'll get to that in just a second because it was a huge concern for me. Awesome guitar, and I guess we will just start with stuff it has. Obviously, it's got probably one of the coolest paint jobs out there. It's this Vampire Red Aged Satin. Light in my house here is kind of screwy, and you might not be able to see all the color, but the color's phenomenal. I mean, it's a lot brighter when you see it in person. It really is. Along with that, it's got the Seymour Duncans. I don't know what I'd be doing without these things. They're mind-blowing, to be honest with you. Everything from, you know, crazy, grungy, fat distortion, so on and so forth, all the way down to really pretty sounding, clean tones, so on and so forth. It does an outstanding job of projecting that sound, and it sounds extremely clean. And along with that, another thing that I kind of like is it's got these tuning lockers up here at the top. I mean, I've never really had problems with guitars just going out of tune, but this thing holds the tune phenomenally. And I came to this guitar from a Schecter Damien Platinum, which was my favorite guitar. It's a 6-string though. But, you know, I think it needs a truss rod adjustment or something like that, because sometimes I have to change up the tuning to play different songs on one string, so on and so forth. Not really sure what's up with that. But this thing, like I said, it holds a phenomenal tune, so on and so forth. Only thing I don't really like, by the way, is these two tone knobs down here. Honestly, I don't ever use them, but I'm not even going to label it as a complaint. So, if you like them, that's your deal. Of course, it's got the 3-way tone switch. And along with this, again, back to the bridge now, I guess. The bridge is really the only thing I had questions about for this guitar, this specific guitar. And like I said, I looked everywhere and I couldn't find really any information about this bridge. And depending on what kind of bridge you are using now, if you're wanting to get one of these, I mean, this is a phenomenal bridge. It's not like it's nothing like a Floyd Rose. Like, I personally can't play a Floyd Rose to save my life. It's really awkward because I have always played on that kind of bridge. And you know, most of the time when I did my speed picking, so on and so forth, I would actually rest my hand back here on the strings while I was doing it. So it was actually a very large concern for me when looking into buying this guitar, because I really didn't know what the comfort would be. And as you can see, it is completely flat. It really is. And but it's wide enough that, you know, you can get the side of your hand on there, and it fits very comfortably. And speaking of comfort, something about the Damien Platinum that I absolutely adored was how thin the neck was, both in, you know, width and girth, so on and so forth. You can really just fly around on this guitar. You really can. The neck is just so dang thin. And I knew that 7 strings were going to be a little bit wider, so on and so forth, but I still wanted a neck that was paper thin, and believe me, this thing takes the cake. You know what I mean? It's extremely thin. It's extremely comfortable to play, and it sounds extremely good. I can only recommend I can only recommend this guitar, man. It's awesome, and I absolutely love it. So if you have any more questions about anything, please feel free to comment and ask away. I mean, like I said, it turns out it's pretty hard to find a review of any sorts on this specific kind of guitar. So, any questions, please let me know.